My name is Baxley, and this is my story. My dream was actually to become a college football player. So I really had no other plan B. Started playing in 7th grade, made a team, and then just started accomplishing my goals and becoming the athlete I wanted to become as a young person. So by 8th grade, I actually got most valuable player in 8th grade, or most valuable defensive player in 8th grade. My senior year, I actually got most valuable player on defense, and then I actually got most athletic of Lexington High School. My only dreams and aspirations was to become a college football player. The day of February 26, 2010, we were heading to our high school basketball team. They had a lower state championship at the Citadel in Charleston. So on the night of February 27th, 2010, we were involved in a head-on collision. I look up and everybody else behind us is sleeping or either have their head down. And eventually I look up and the driver, of course, is paying attention to the road, and all of a sudden we see headlights coming towards us, and you see that all the time, of course. But what we did not know is he was actually in our lane. So I had no other choice to just brace myself with my right foot and turn and went like that. I didn't know that my foot was actually caught between the floorboard and the passenger door. So my adrenaline was just pumping. So I just yanked just my foot because, like I said, it was so swollen and didn't know until after I actually pulled it out. So the driver got out of the car. I couldn't get out because I tried to get out of my door, but I couldn't because he slid down the side of our door. I got out the car, crawled over the console, and then got out the car. Tried to walk, of course, because I've had so many football injuries and so many ankle injuries and stuff like that I just walked on them. But this one was so painful and so just, I can't even describe the pain I was in. I could not walk. After the accident, the diagnosis was that I had basically crushed my foot between the floorboard and the passenger door. I had 17 or more broken bones and 4 dislocations in my midfoot. After the next 2 weeks, after I recovered and stuff like that, and it was time to almost have my other surgery, he basically got me in a room with just me, him, and my mother, and just told me that I was never going to be able to play college football, my dream, what I wanted to do. And as you can see, I mean, it was devastating. It still is to me today. I was just so devastated. I couldn't basically ask him any more questions. I couldn't basically say why. I couldn't say every single thing he was telling me. It was all just going one ear out the other. I couldn't hear him. It was just like I was just in a straight tunnel. After I got that diagnosis from the doctor and he told me I could not play college football anymore or even walk without any assistance like a cane or a walker or a wheelchair, or even run ever again. It was just devastating. I started asking God questions like, why? Why me? I'm on top of my game right now. I have full scholarships to go play football. Why me? And I just started just going into the depressed mode already. Just with how God was viewing me. I knew I was alive for a reason, but I did not know that reason yet. I've gotten to the point now where I can actually say that God was with me throughout this whole storm, throughout all my speed bumps I went over, all the brick walls that I just felt like I could not get over. Jeremiah 29:11 is one of my favorite verses now. And it's one of my favorite verses to tell people about because God does have a plan for you. And it's not to harm you. God is he's doing amazing things in my life and just allowing me to just be able to see who he is and just being able to see just how he works and just how he performs and just does everything He cares about me, and I just know that I have two fathers, and just know that he is just amazing, and that Jesus Christ died on the cross for me and just saved me. I had no other plan B, but now I have plan B, C, D, E, F, all of those. My name is Baxley, and I've learned that God knows me and loves me.